Chris, how you doing? Having a rough week this week. I hurt my leg somehow. I think I know how I did it. I was up under my mobile home and re-insulating the floor, and then screwing up some. I'm taking the siding off of my house and replacing it with wood, and so I'm taking that metal and using that up under the floor joist to hold the insulation in place. And so I was doing that, and I was, in a bunch of awkward positions. I was on my knees all day long. Fortunately, I did have a couple pieces of 2-inch styrofoam insulation I could use to pad them a little bit, but ultimately that was not completely effective. And the day after I finished doing the insulation, I noticed that my left knee was feeling stiff. It didn't hurt or anything, but it just felt stiff. And so I went to the gym the next day and did my regular workout like a dummy. But even after the workout, it felt fine. It was after I had to go back under the house to do some other work that night and the following day, it really started to tighten up. It still didn't hurt, but it really started to tighten up. And so, see, that was the middle of last week. And so, it went on through my week, and I was having a hard time getting in and out of the car. Lee and I had to go work for 2 days out on the road. And getting in and out of the car was getting to be more and more difficult. But not more and more difficult. It just was difficult. And let me see. We finished up Friday, and so I thought, okay, great. It's Saturday. Saturday's coming up. I'll just be able to rest my leg the whole day, and we'll see if it's better. And I woke up, and I actually woke up Saturday and was walking around the house and found that most of the tightness was gone, and it felt pretty. It wasn't back to normal yet, but I could tell it was getting a lot better, and I knew that a couple more days of rest would make it just right. And so that was the plan until the power went out Saturday morning, and it was about 5 or 6 degrees outside. And so by the time the power got turned back on, the water pipes were frozen, and I had to go back under the house and do a bunch of crawling around. And so, unfortunately, that really re-aggravated everything. And now it's far worse than it was the first time around. I think it's bursitis, anyway, from what I'm reading on the internet. And so, I took it as easy as I could the rest of the day, Saturday and Sunday. Let me see, today's Tuesday. So yesterday, I didn't go anywhere and do. I had one house call I had to go do, and my knee was killing me by the time I got home. It was awful. And so Lee went out and got me some Aleve. I popped 4 of them, and it had helped. And I kept it iced down. I don't know if the icing did any good or not. But today it does feel better. And so it's still really stiff though, and I don't. And it's like I'm still have a very unnatural gait because I'm scared to I don't want to bend my knee any more than it wants to go. And so it's a pretty limited range of motion, maybe about 5 or 10 degrees. That's it. And so even when I get up and walk, I am not doing anything to bend that joint any more than I have to. And unfortunately, I did have to come out and meet a customer to return a computer. So I'm glad for that. Got some money. So hey, that's good. But I do have to go back out and work on the road tomorrow, so I want to get as much rest as I can. And fortunately, I don't have to lift anything. It's just the getting in and out of the car part that's annoying. So should be okay. If I improve as much by tomorrow morning as I did by this morning compared to yesterday, then I'll probably be in pretty good shape. But anyway, yeah, that's. When you can't really walk. And then, of course, it's a beautiful day out today, and it really kills me because it'd be the perfect day to go outside and get something done. And I can't do anything. I can, but then I risk re-injuring my leg, so I can't. So anyway, that's how my week's going. Hope yours is going better. Hope you don't have any injuries or anything like that. And, that's about it. If you got any questions or comments, treatments and or remedies, please do so in the question comment section below. Like and subscribe. We appreciate it when you do, and we'll see you on the next one.